Okay, let's try one in bass clef now. Here we have a C sharp, and we're asked to create an augmented fourth above that C sharp. Okay, what's the first step? Counting, always. Okay, it says a fourth. So that note is on this space, so this space is going to be 1, the line above it 2, space is 3, and fourth would be on this line right here. So I'll go ahead and write that note in. That's a fourth above C sharp. Next step, as always, we look up the key signature of the bottom note. Key signature of the bottom note. Here's my circle. C sharp is the bottom note. And the circle says C sharp has 7 sharps. If we look at the bead GCF tool, we can see 7 sharps means everything is sharp in the key of C sharp. Okay, so since everything's supposed to be sharp, I'm going to temporarily write in that sharp sign for this F that I added. So C sharp up to F sharp. That's what the circle says I should have. And remember, if the circle says the two notes appear the way they're supposed to, then we have only 2 choices, either a perfect or major interval. What I've just created is a fourth, right? And both notes are currently appearing the way the circle says they should appear. Okay, so this is a perfect fourth the way I have it right now. C sharp up to F sharp is a perfect fourth. The problem says I should create an augmented fourth. So what does the interval chart tell me to do? Interval chart tells me an augmented fourth is a half step farther apart than a perfect fourth. So I need to move that top note up, don't I? So it'll be farther away from the bottom note. Let's take a look at this. Okay, the top note is already an F sharp. So if we look at the keyboard, C sharp is here and F sharp is here. That's a perfect fourth. We want an augmented fourth. C sharp to F sharp is perfect. Then C sharp to this note looks like it would be an augmented fourth, right? Some of you are probably saying, some of you watching this video are saying, okay, the top note should be a G. But wait a minute. Look at the problem here. If we write a C sharp up to a G, that's not the interval of a fourth anymore. Count it out. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we move that F sharp up to a G, it's the interval of a fifth. Okay? C sharp up to F sharp is a perfect fourth. We need to raise that by a half step. So we are going to go up to this note. But here's the catch. We can't call it a G. If we call it a G, our interval will look wrong on the page. It'll look like a fifth. We have to call it F something. This is where those pesky double sharps come in. If a note is already sharp and we need to raise it, we need to raise it then to a double sharp. And remember what the symbol for a double sharp is? Not 2 sharp signs. The symbol for a double sharp is an X. So, an augmented fourth above C sharp is F double sharp.